have the second song, Jumanji.
Yeah.
What inspired that? At first, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like it, but it caught on to me. Now I'm like, all right, it's cool.
You like the 30th person that told me.
The first time I told, I'm like, and then I heard it again. I'm like, all right, it's
so
a go.
all right, so I don't know. Jumanji is just like it remind me like Jumanji is like them, they trapped in the jungle inside the shit, and it's just like the hood is like the jungle. But the movie, if you see like that movie, is actually funny. So just like, it's joyful too. So it's
okay. I see where you're coming from. So what's your predictions? You want Jumanji to skyrocket, just like?
Yeah, Jumanji gonna jump too. It's gonna be the same thing. As soon as I shoot the video, it's gonna go crazy again. And then
what you trying to do with the video?
I don't think you can say that.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch. Coming soon.
Okay. In one of your songs, you said I had to leave that lean alone because it wasn't good for myself.
Yeah.
You used to do lean?
Yeah.
How did it come?
I think I was to blame for it because I really don't like to talk
and
about it.
you be doing wellness and all that.
Yeah.
Well, that was before.
Yeah, it's not.
That was before too. If you said I had to leave that lean alone because it was bad.
I just had like a lot of pints of lean, and I introduced him to lean, which I should have never did. We just was drinking every day. Like I had
why I said I had to leave it alone is because it's like the shit will really kill you.
It's
we super active, always exercising and everything. There's no reason why
and like at one point I got so fat from drinking it that I had to stop. Like it was just non-stop. Like my stomach was getting out here, and I was like, oh shit. And then I just stopped drinking it.
So where do you feel like your music fits into today's, like, you know what I'm saying, style? Because, I mean, I was just listening to, damn, I forgot who I was listening to. I think it was Mike Son, and he was on a podcast, and he was saying something along the lines of, like, basically that boom bap may not necessarily be dead. It's just that the ears have been trained to not fuck with it because the DJs are playing different styles of music. So, I mean, like, would you say that, so two questions. Would you say that maybe his style was influenced by a certain region maybe? And two, where do you feel like your music fits into New York's new scene?
I feel like New York has a new scene anyway, and it's just like where I feel like my music, I feel it fits in perfectly for New York right now. And like I said before, like I listen to like a lot of like young, like I love how Young Thug like just say whatever he want and like really just expresses himself on his record. And Kendrick does the same thing, and it's just like it's electrifying. So I sort of like I'm like the same way. So I just feel like I just like to create, and I don't really put no label or like, oh, this not really hip hop. Like, oh, this that, yo, what the fuck is this? All of that is just
everything is cool. If you like it, I
hate shit. Because if you really good at what you do, you gonna shine through whatever is going on.
Yeah, I agree.
Still people who Jay-Z's regular rapper, Dave East regular rapper, getting a fucking shitload of money. It's just like people is doing it. Don Q regular rapper, still doing what it do. It's a whole bunch of people that still.
You really can't point the finger.
Yeah, it's just like. But what I would say is just like if you just like a swaggerless dude, then you ain't really gonna fit in because now it's just like people is attracted to you as a character now. It's not just your music. Like we want to see you. Like wow, we want to come and see you. Like if you just giving us like some whole corn shit, we can't really fuck with you.
So how important you think the package is? Like appearance, style of dress.
I don't even think you gotta know how to really rap like that right now.
Don't.
As long as you got a catchy song.
But what is that?
What is rap?
What is that?
Like
I hate that debate.
You don't need to be a Jay-Z.
Because like
you don't need to be a Jay-Z right now.
In the 90s, it was the same thing going on. Like people act like they never heard of Onyx, never heard of Criss Cross, never heard of DMX wowing and barking on tracks. That wasn't something that was regular New York rap.
But I mean Onyx, Criss Cross, they didn't like really like elevate like that. I think they're okay.
Onyx is legend.
I mean they're legends, but I don't think they're on some Jay-Z
Jump is a legendary song.
I mean,
Slam is a legendary song.
He said my song. So what he said? What you said?
He said something along the lines of like boom bap isn't dead, but because DJs ran with a wave of whatever else was lit like Atlanta.
You gotta elevate.
I don't feel like a Young Thug would have been like this successful back in the 90s.
You listen to rap in the 80s?
Why?
You listen to rap in the
Because
80s?
he's just cool. I just
That
like
is
his
some
whole
bullshit
image.
sometimes.
Everybody fuck with
Some
that
bullshit.
Why she out there listening to
That's some bullshit.
No, and I agree.
African
I love that
She
evolution.
never listened to them type of songs.
And it's just like what
You ever listen to African Bambaataa song?
Oh, I heard of it, but that's not my thing.
See?
Nah.
So
Like,
what
what's
was
my thing?
growing up in that time? What you think they said about the 90s rap?
They would say the same thing that I was saying.
I was just about to say that.
What do you think they
I
said?
think
The Big Daddy Kane
70s
fans.
saying about the 90s.
Run DMC fans.
The
Mama
90s.
said knock you out fans.
That's why I think that's where it goes wrong. Like whether it's
It has to
90s,
elevate.
whether it's today, I'm just inspired. That's like saying why we don't got Motorola's no more.
Exactly.
Because time
Exactly,
it's like
Tom.
that. Like you can't
Exactly.
go back. Like my grandmother can't work a phone as good as me. But that's because she's stuck on that wave of when she had those.
Well, I'm gonna keep using the oven.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
know?
use the oven. I got microwaves now.
It's evolution, man. It's evolution.
It's give and take and both. Like.
So you don't think you saying that you feel like a Young Thug would have been as lit in the 90s?
He doesn't have to be. This is what he is. He's here
That's
to.
just-
He's here to change music.
No, this one I agree with you on that, but I'm saying more.
It's his
so-
time now. We can't take away his time now.
Why do you want people to play? Why would you?
No,
want,
I don't
Listen,
mind it. I don't mind it.
People
But
always
I'm just
compare
saying.
rap to sports and like basketball. Why would you want somebody to play basketball in a time when it wasn't no 3-pointers? When they're all 3-pointers now.
I feel where you're coming from, but I'm just saying the average person right now, I don't think is gonna sit here and listen to a J. Cole all day. I don't think the average
not?
person.
Why not?
And
There's
that's
certain
my
people
point.
that's not
J.
listening
Cole-
to J.
J.
Cole.
Cole-
I like J. Cole, but you
J.
can't play
Cole's
J.
a
Cole in
platinum
the
selling
club.
artist, so why would you say
You
that?
can't say that though.
J. Cole's a
because he's
sellout
top
artist.
selling.
He's a
So
top
that was
selling
a
artist.
bad thing.
Did you sell?
So who's listening?
I'm gonna say something real. I'm gonna say
In
something real to you
general,
right
people
now.
don't
Both
want
of
to
y'all.
listen to rap. Not
I'ma say-
everybody
I'ma
wants to
say
listen to
something
J.
real.
Cole.
I'ma say
Not
something
everybody
real
want to
to
listen to
both y'all.
Jay-Z.
And I'm
One
not
of the
gonna
biggest
say-
streamers
Huh?
ever. J. Cole's one of the biggest streamers ever. This is Google.
And
But I don't feel like
gotta
everybody
be
wants to
like
listen to it, though. Am I bugging?
100% true
Huh?
of what this is. If you look at everybody that's crying about, oh, yo, the real hip hop is the niggas that's not winning.
I had Facebook, but I was beefing about Nas because I don't listen to Nas. I don't want to listen to Nas. I listen to Dom Q. I'm from an era where we swipe and we scam and we go to the club and we pop bottles. That's what I adapt with.
Yeah.
Why do you want people to adapt with times where we don't live in? We don't live in crack era times. We're not living
I
that
still
type of life.
listen to Nas.
Man, got a point.
Yeah.
I still listen
That's a
to
big
Nas.
point.
I still listen to
That's
Nas.
a big
too.
point.
I'm inspired by the music, but as that, like he can say that, but we still cool. That's where we go wrong at. Like, okay, he said that. That's his opinion.
But I love
still don't
Nas.
look. I still
I
don't
never
look
said
at
that Nas wasn't
I still don't look at him no way. But we're entitled to our. We're entitled to our opinions. You know, we can't keep boxing like, oh, you should do like this, you should do that. But then
Why are people not mad at that we don't listen to Otis Redding or R&B artists from back then? Why is it always just rap?
There you go.
We listen to Chris Brown now, but we don't listen to everything from the 80s.
Pendergrass,
We don't listen to Brian
but
McKnight.
I get
Why
when
is
some
that?
Mary Jane girls, they got one of my favorite records ever.
We don't listen. You don't even probably know R&B songs from Brian McKnight.
I know who Brian McKnight.
But you know Usher. You know Usher more than you know Brian
I know
McKnight.
Brian McKnight and I know Usher. I know Brian McKnight because I go to weddings and stuff like that, and you know that's
that's king of
You
the
know
West.
if this world was
Oh,
mine.
you can't tell me one of them 90s niggas that could tell a story like my man Slick Rick.
somebody that can tell the story.
Touch my man Rakim on that mic.
Like in today's
Yeah, in
era.
today's
Whole
era.
album with no curse.
Without cursing, come on. That's what I'm saying.
There's no more.
I'm appreciative of what they done.
Yeah.
Like I'm not stepping on it, but it's evolution. It's changing.
Cars and parking themselves.
So let me get this straight. So you guys feeling like rap is out of here? That's what you're saying?
No, I
No,
did not say
this
that.
is rap
I did
rap.
not say
You
that.
ever listen to what Thugger was saying? He's rapping. He's telling you the story from his point of view.
No,
with a
it's
smooth
not.
Kendrick
voice.
But it's not
Lamar.
the same.
It's Kendrick
It's not the
Lamar. They
same.
are different.
So Kendrick
Kendrick Lamar is
Lamar
still
rap.
rapping.
I feel like Kendrick
J.
Lamar
Cole's
is a
not rap,
rapper. I think J. Cole is a rap rapper. I feel like Kendrick is.
One
a rap
is
rapper.
a rap rapper.
I guess the basics
Like
of
the-
MC.
How about A$AP Rocky? What you feel about A$AP Rocky?
He's
A$AP
both. He's a
Rocky
rap
is kinda
rapper.
like-
But he commercial.
But honestly, I'm not too crazy about A$AP Rocky's music. He's calm, whatever. I'm crazy about his fashion. Like, I feel like ever since A$AP Yams died, like, I don't know, there's been a little something.
I want to
going
have
on
this
with them.
interview on a big scale. I want to do like a panel. I want to have one of these conversations
What I
on
wanna-
a panel
what I
with a
wanna
bunch of
ask
old
you-
rappers and a bunch of new rappers. What's rap? What is that?
The essence of the 90s. The 90s,
What
they
does
was
that mean,
spitting.
though, Mitch?
They was rhyming more. Like, it's both ways, because there's a lot of artists, not no name.
What is Thugger
There's
not
a lot
rhyming
of
about?
artists that's
He's
not
rhyming
saying
about
nothing.
what he going through in
Yeah,
his
that's a
life,
good point.
in his way.
I think when
I
they
guess
say
what
rap-
they saying, the rap is like music with meaning and meaning about it that's
Yeah.
uplifting people.
Yeah.
A lot of artists,
along with some
a lot of
similes,
artists said
metaphors,
stuff and
shit
did
like that.
stuff and was communicating. Like it goes
They
both
was
ways.
about what they said. And
They was about what they said. A lot
It's
of
not
people,
about what they said.
a lot
I'm
of
not
people.
saying
What
it's
about
like
Lil
a,
Yachty?
I'm saying, I don't know. I feel like a little Yachty, you think Lil Yachty would have survived? I don't know.
It ain't
Why
about
wouldn't he
survival.
survive? You know how old Lil Yachty is?
Yeah, that nigga like
What's
18.
wrong with Lil
Lil Yachty's
No, Lil
18.
Yachty
He's
is
rapping
cool.
about his
I'm just
life.
saying, I'm saying Lil Yachty is cool, but I'm just saying I don't think he would have survived trying to make it in the
You don't
90s.
gotta
Lil Yachty got
But
a
I'm not
song,
saying,
man.
huh?
Lil Yachty got a song that could go back, that could match in with what was going on in the 70s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you gotta
You gotta
really
just
follow.
listen to him, like just.
You gotta listen to these people. You can't just judge these people. People are judging people that they don't listen to. People are judging people off Instagram posts.
Yeah, of their character.
Off of what they see. They're not even listening to these people's music. I ask that, I chill with older dudes all the time. They always say, yo, y'all listen to this? Have you ever listened to Young Thug? Have you ever listened to what he's saying? Or do you just
Hey,
like,
Young Thug is
lie
spitting.
down? Or do you listen to actually what he's saying? Actually listen to his songs and what he's going
He
through
said,
and
when
the pain
when
he's
they
saying.
killed my dog, I seen that footage on the tape. He said, man, I must have threw up everything I ever ate.
I know he's shooting.
Cause I know like Doug be spitting, but I guess, like your man said, I guess when they say rap, I guess they talking about.
They talking. They
Yeah,
stuck
even though-
stuck in the era.
We're not even rapping on the same type of beats. My son's talking about boom
And
bap. It's no boom bap
traditional
beats.
Yeah, I guess the thing is we gotta.
You want Lil Yachty to really be on some boom boom chat, boom boom chat, and yo, it came through the mic. That's what you want Lil Yachty to do? That's what you want Thugger to do?
I
That's
know Lil Yachty
outrageous.
is a marketing genius.
Come on, man. Lil Yachty support his family. How you gonna hate on somebody that was
Nah,
broke
I'm
and
not
just support their
hating.
family?
No, I definitely
It's
appreciate
not
that he got
hating.
his fans or
You
whatever.
know what I think hip hop
What
is?
do you
think
Hip hop is
about
a stepping stone for black people to take care of their family. They don't have talent. This is
Yeah.
your God-given talent. Your God-given talent is to make people happy and make music, and you support your people doing it. It should be no hate involved in that.
Okay.
Yo, my God, he's 18 years old. He don't play ball. He's not the illest football player. He doesn't have a mind of a doctor, but he can make you laugh and sing and jump around. And he's supporting his mother doing it. What's the hate in that? What are these older rappers hating about? How you hating on a young dude trying to support his family?
Another thing is just like, another thing I know some may feel like, damn, how the fuck are they doing it so fast? I've been doing this shit for years.
I think it has a lot to do with them not understanding social media and
It's
stuff
time.
like that. And with time, like you said, nobody's gonna listen to my song. You do
It's
have
time.
a point, huh? Nobody is not trying to hear that.
My son might have his core fans.
No,
Are your
then
core
again, what
fans
he's doing-
paying for you?
What he doing with his life and like about like.
And what,
the
I
activists
don't
might
even
show,
know the activists and all that.
Maybe
like,
that's your God-given talent.
Or
Your God-given talent is to be
going
an
back to
activist.
Young Thug, I think the reason why everybody want to see the jewels, everybody want to see him with the lean, and everybody want to see the drugs and all that extra stuff that comes with it.
We partying,
My son
man.
Thug was just on that Havana.
It's on.
We need those songs though. We need
We
those
need
songs.
it.
When you get those songs, that
So you think he
skyrocket.
called for that feature?
You think he called for? No. They called
Oh,
him. Yeah.
so what are you saying? He needed someone, they needed him. Obviously they needed Doug, because they could have got anybody in this world.
Nah, anybody in this world want to fit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
You need
basic.
Thugger.
That's
You
why.
need
That's
Thugger.
why we just inspired by the music. Period. Because you don't want to
Creativity, man.
take things out of context. I like Thug's music. I don't know him personally.
Mm-hmm.
I like his music, you know. For what he stand for personally is what he stand for.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's for any artist. And then that's when a lot of times the point get misled a lot of the times, you know. Like we're always trying to pop. Like we do this with basketball. We do this with everything. Like you don't even know these people. You don't even get a chance to know this person.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, you just judging them off of a viral pic. This is a social media world. You never even got to met these people. What about the people that goes to work for 40 years of their life and they hate it? Like we just allow, we call that
I don't
hard
even
work,
know
and
how
that gotta
people
be
do that shit.
the most like slavery
Yeah.
mindset ever. We'll get on a kid.
But I
As
feel
far
like
as-
this generation, we're not on that type of time.
Yeah,
like
this is like
everybody
the
is like,
entrepreneurs.
we're not.
Everybody's like this. Everybody's thinking. Everybody wants to be an owner, which
Then
is
it's
like
just
the best time.
everybody wants to do that, and then it's also people who like don't want to see other like you said about basketball. It's just like, why y'all not trying to let nobody be better than Michael Jordan?
That's the point. Like, why can't the torch? That's the
Like
whole point.
y'all not even giving people like, why can't he be better than Michael
Who
Jordan?
you think is better than Michael Jordan?
LeBron, I think so. I like him
I don't
going off the
I don't
court.
watch
I think
basketball.
so.
But for example,
I'm
one
not gonna
time
argue with y'all.
the greatest person in the game said his job is to open this gate. So as much as come in, Jay-Z said it, to take the torch. That's the whole point of the torch. I don't want
That's
to
the
sit here
whole point of
forever.
it. That's why I
I
don't
wanna
like
take it
that
to the next level.
argument of yo. It's
We
not
can't
rap,
get
rap,
caught
it's not
up. We
boom,
can't
bop,
get-
rap.
we
The
can't-
essence of rap was for Russell Simmons to make a way for black people, a different way for us to make money and not have to do the norm. Because everybody can't be a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist, a firefighter, a policeman. That's what Russell Simmons was. He was the floodgates. How you stopping somebody from wanting to keep elevating that floodgate? How you stopping them?
Yeah,
Well,
at the end of the day,
every-
nobody could do the 90s better than
The 90s.
like,
Exactly.
we,
Yeah.
like
It's
as
just
the new
time. We just
generation,
gotta.
we can't-
Everything elevates besides.
It's just so many people like winning. Like when we talk about like regular
There's so
rap,
many-
there's so many people that's
Yeah.
winning that's still doing this regular rap.
I love it.
Why? Because they're not worried about what's going on. They just being themselves. They be allowing
Yeah,
themselves to grow, not worrying
That's
about
why
what
so many
everybody
artists
else
love
is doing.
Fab. Fab do artists for everybody. But he's still a rapper, isn't he? You would call him a rapper? He still makes stories.
I love
I see where you
Fab
come
for
from
where
about
he's
Fab.
standing.
What the reason why
He
I love
survived
Fab
the
so
90s
much
and
is because he
survived
could
this era.
elevate. He was in the 90s, he's in the 2000s right now, and he's still
It's
keeping
not even
up with
about.
us.
It's not.
He's
It's
He's
not.
still being able to keep up
We can
with
say the
us.
same thing about Hov. He's not downplaying anything. What he's doing, adapting to it. 80, 90, adapting. 2000, late 2018. He's adapting. He's adapting to it.
Just do you.
Exactly.
He's on the song with Future right now. Future sounds totally opposite from Jay-Z though, right? When you hear Future come on that top off song, and then you hear Jay-Z come on that top off song, it's Jay-Z rapping and Future doing what he do.
And that's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty of it.
Alright, I got a question for you guys. How do you guys feel about Queens right now on the music comment?
It's on
Queens is
We
it's
get
on
the money,
outright.
man.
You
It's
feel
on
like it's on
outright.
a, huh? I think it's quantity over, there's a quality over quantity in Queens. Like I know in
Yo, right
Brooklyn
now-
there be a lot of rappers and stuff,
I ain't gonna
but
lie
I feel
to you.
like we got the best ones coming
Yeah,
out.
Queens got the best spitters.
Giving them
Right
their
now.
time,
It's
man.
quality. It's quality.
We giving them their time. We just waiting for our time, man. Queens, we don't like. Queens is like
It's
like
gonna-
Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. We don't sweat under pressure.
Yeah.
We just sit there calmly, man. We waiting. We'll be
It's
there.
like we trying to last. Like this thing is not just like a lot of times
we ain't
people
just trying to come in,
question
get out.
quick hit.
If you was to paint a picture, like how would I want my career to go as far as all four of you guys, because I know it's a collective. What is everybody's position, by the way? I forgot to ask y'all that. What's everybody's position?
We all brothers first. Before anything, we brothers, family. I don't think we got.
There's no position
there's
like
no
this
CEO.
person does this person does that. It's
Nah,
not.
we
Right now
all do
we're
everything
doing
on a
everything
collective day.
collectively.
Everybody's just special at what they do.
What are
like
you
so at the
special
time, I mean, I'm just special at
He can get us
creating
anywhere.
opportunities.
I couldn't even say.
He can get us.
I'm a hype head. I
He can
just
get
wanna
us-
say
I'm
that.
great at that too at
He can
times.
get us anywhere.
He can get us anywhere.
Anywhere. That guy could get.
He's a great talker.
Rob.
That's
Rob.
Rob, I
when it
think
comes-
Rob is
Rob-
he's the negotiator.
I was just about to say, when it comes to merch, business, Rod's the guy that, yo, we want to do this, all right, cool. You know,
We running it
a lot of times we're too friendly, so we don't want to do this. Rod's, this is what we going to do. Listen, I don't care about how nobody feels. This is it. We're going with that. That's what Rod's doing.
Yeah, man.
And you.
I'm doing everything.
Okay, so what did I say? Okay, so if you had to pinch a picture and somebody's like, you would follow somebody's career path and you're like, I would be okay with that. Who would it be?
I would have to go with Hov.
Hope's career path?
I don't take.
I don't know. I love Diddy, man. But I don't want to. We just want to. We look up to all of them. I just want to be able to be like, my moms could wake up and not worry. And they every last one of these guys' mothers is my mothers or aunts, as I call them. So I just want them to not worry at all. The other day I just told that to his moms. When I first came back, I'm like, she was talking to me, I'm just like, Aunt Poochie, I just want us to make a way for you to never have to worry again. It's not even about nobody else, it's just about us being able to make a way.
The biggest picture is to get to a place where you can be able to give opportunities, because that's really the biggest. That's the biggest thing.
Even with this, it's like there's gonna be a time where I'm not gonna be in tune with the next super cool Q, and then I want somebody else to, put them. I'm not gonna be the next person. In the near future, I'm not gonna be the one to know who's the next super cool Q or whatever the case may be. So eventually, somebody else is gonna be saying, "Hey, that's why I do this." So creating opportunities.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
I mean, mine too would be like finding like genuine happiness. Like painting that picture, like I just want to be happy.
As long as the end of the
feel like to just be like genuinely happy, like they said, like no worries, just be happy. Got my family, got my loved ones, got my,
got my finance right, and I got another 5 people. Keep that ladder back in the hood in the community where you come from.
Okay.
Just as much people climbing up before it could break. Just putting that ladder in the hood. Giving people a blueprint, like this will work. Maybe this won't work, not just solely, because everybody's not a musician. And a lot of artists that's not all they do, just having a foundation of where you can provide opportunity. Maybe I can help you see what you're trying to be, from this, or from just me talking to you, or me, just, because a lot of times people just be lost, and then when you're lost and you don't have that guidance, it's so hard to focus, and then it's so easy to do negative stuff, just trying to put a ladder in the hood.
Okay, 2 more questions. How did being a father change you?
Man.
Anybody else got kids? You got kids too? Aww.
Man, I ain't even gonna hold you. It's just like when you actually like the first time you like really holding like your son or your daughter, whatever it is that you have, it's unexplainable. It's like it's really unexplainable. And then it's just like them long nights, the baby crying, you gotta wake up, in the middle of the night.
When you think about like you trying to get mad and then you like I signed up for this,
and it's not even that. Like you frustrated moment, then at that one itty bit you get that little nice. Like you reckon the baby starting to recognize who you are. Yeah, it's just, that shit's different.